I guess I'm talking about him. Him had one of the best trailers I have seen in recent years. It was a trailer that had you at the edge of your seat, wondering what the movie was going to be about. It had some amazing imagery. And so, of course, I was excited for this movie. And then Jordan Peele's name was plastered all over the promotions, even though it's not directed or written by him. He's just a producer on this film. But what can I add to the conversation about him that hasn't already been said? This movie is relentless. It's in your face. It doesn't let up. And not always in the best of ways. I will say that I didn't hate this movie. I had a decent time with it. I enjoyed what I saw for the most part until it became exhausting to a certain extent. This movie doesn't slow down for you to take in the imagery, to actually analyze what's happening. It's just throwing you everything and the kitchen sink at you, and doesn't let a chance for you to breathe. And then it ultimately feels hollow. Just a lot of style and not a whole lot of substance. Like, this movie could have had some really great commentary on the psychological effects of football and like the fandoms and the influence and expectations it has amongst young men, and especially black men, and what they're expected to do and perform. And it could have been this really great piece of art that could have explored some really important topics and subject matters. And I think it tried to say that, but it did not come off like that at all. But one thing I will say that this film does excel at is its shot compositions. I think the shots, you can freeze frame it and enjoy it as a piece of artwork on your wall, because they're just done so well with so much dynamic angles and imagery and all those things. They do this like cool X-ray cam thing throughout the film, and it's done really well. And I did like that, and it could have really added to the narrative of the traumas and the horrors of football, and how it is a modern gladiator sport, like how we watch these players hurt themselves time after time and just keep cheering them on and be disappointed when they get an injury, and not in the sense of empathy or sympathy, but in the sense that our team is going to lose. There was so much that this film could have done. I did enjoy Marlon Wayne's performance, except it does kind of lose you a little bit sometimes in the middle. It goes a little too far, but his dramatic turn is always a pleasure to watch. But who I really enjoyed was Tyreek Withers' performance. This is a performance where you should be looking out for him, because in the future he could be a superstar, because he has the charisma, the performance, the acting chops, and he's just really good at this. But that being said, while I enjoyed the film, and well, I don't know if I enjoyed it, but I had a decent time with it. I enjoyed the very exaggerated imageries, and even though I got exhausted after a while, I do think there are some really great shots, and there are moments that are good, and the performances are really good. But again, it's just a lot, and it's a lot coming at you, and it's not a whole lot of substance, unfortunately.